Hey, Jamie Pate here with another Wolfpack Paperline scrapbook page. And in this process video, we're going to start out with some title work. This title is a cut file from Paige Evans' Silhouette store. And I'm just going to come in first with a couple washes of watercolor. I just want to show you a technique of just layering in a palette of color. Here I'm using green and blue and brown and gray. And then once I've got enough color popped on there, I'm going back and getting a good watery brown and just adding a bunch of watercolor sprinkles. At first I was like, oh, that's a little brown, but I think it turned out subtle enough and it goes great with the colors here that are part of the Wolfpack patterns. So that I don't normally start with a title, but this time I did. I liked the large size. I love the word, of course, adventure. And I just wanted to bring in some mixed media, a little bit more than normal. I've been really playing with a lot of paint lately, and so I wanted to bring it into my scrapbook page. So now I'm going to give some attention to the photo, which is what I usually start with. Here, though, I'm doing my go-to practice of edging all the papers. And I don't know exactly what to call this technique, but what you're going to see me doing here, I am just adding layers of paper and pattern papers and nothing in any particular size. This is an awesome way to use your scraps. This is nothing new. You see this out there in a lot of people's pages, but I just love to have all those layers happening, and it's just kind of therapeutic. It's definitely paper play, and when you use a collection like this that has a bunch of patterns, you really just can't go wrong. I do like to bring in different collections at times, but today's focus was on Wolfpack. And so that's why I'm just having fun. I'm still going to be adding a couple more patterns in here. At this point, though, there are several frames that are part of the ephemera pack. So I'm adding some pop dots to the back of that, and it's going to frame my photo. It's smaller than my photo, which is exactly what I wanted it to be. And it's not going to go on that perfectly. This whole side of the page is not linear. It is very juxtaposition. And I loved how that, again, another pattern came in and gave a lot of focus to that photo of my daughters and I on an early spring trek. This Wolfpack Paperline I'm finding is so perfect for so many scrapbook stories. And of course, the most obvious is something outdoorsy, something out on the trail. And so I have a whole series of these that I've worked on. I've taken another piece of pattern paper and cut out these branches. Super classic kind of go-to technique for me right now are additional die cut pieces that are popped in and out of these larger titles. And you're going to see at the end how I embellish this even further. These are great embossed puffy stickers. And this one says, ditch the phone, which is a subtle, don't tell them, but this is a subtle subliminal message to my teenage daughters. I'm going to finish this up here by adding some texture to the edges. And as I add in the rest of the embellishments, I'm just going to play some music and let you listen. All right, and that's how that came together. I hope you're inspired to make a large title and add some mixed media and some embellishments in and around it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, if you're looking for any of the product and supplies, it's all linked below, and I will see you next time.